Chuck Morrow.
Wait, what? What did you say?
I said, good morning and welcome ICBA members to today's first session. From the Midshipman Store serving the U.S. Naval Academy, please welcome to the stage ICBA Board President Chuck Morrow.
That's kind of what I thought you said. All right. You're there and I'm here. I guess we'll just do this. Hey, welcome to the ICBA conference. Hey, if this is your first time ever at an ICBA conference, could you stand? Welcome to you, and I truly hope over the next few days, as we meet with vendor partners, as we hear great presentations, and most of all, as we interact with one another, that you will find the joy in this conference. Now, if it is not your first conference, would you please stand? Yeah, you didn't see that coming, did you? Hey, can I just say to those folks who just stood, I have waited an awful long time to say this. It's so good to see you. It is so good to see you. Welcome back. So again, welcome to the conference. You know, this is the in-person conference. We're doing the virtual conference. It kicks off next Friday. I thought we were doing a kind of a twist where we would do the business meeting virtually at the in-person conference, and then at the virtual conference we would do an in-person. Saying that out loud, that doesn't really make any sense. But we're going to move forward because, if anything, I want to make sure that none of you are bored. Bored. The board, yes, the board. Hey, if you are currently on the ICBA board, could you stand up? It is my privilege to introduce to you the current board of directors for ICBA: Jen O'Connor, Brian Wright, Lyndon Lake, Heather Dean, Louise Bridge, and Ann Floresta. Unfortunately, Kim Ball from Cal State Fullerton and Bernadette Shavir-Troll from the University of Alabama cannot attend the conference. They'll be on the virtual one next week. Ladies and gentlemen, the board of directors. So let me take a few moments just to say this specifically to the board. You guys are a treasure. And I hope you realize that. I mean, your contributions to our association, to our industry, are invaluable. And you challenge me personally and professionally. It has been a privilege to be on this board with each and every one of you. And I really hope to be you when I grow up, which is not going to be anytime real soon. Hey, two things that I know. Number one, I need to talk about the presidential review of 2021. And two, I'm cold. And this is awkward. It's just a little awkward. And that's my review of 2021. It's been awkward, hasn't it? I mean, think about it. In 2021, we started the year with a new vaccine. And a lot of us were getting jabbed multiple times and dealing with the repercussions of being jabbed multiple times, all in an effort that we could be together without masks. And here we are, in masks. 2021 with some serious personnel issues. We've gone through 2020, we had to maybe do some layoffs or some payroll reductions, but we knew that once our stores finally started making a profit again, we'd be able to go out and hire a bunch of people, only to hit the Great Resignation and an inability to hire staff. Awkward. Some of our stores struggled with inventory control at the beginning of 2021. I was one. I was very concerned. Our stores were closed for a period of time in 2020. So I was trying to figure out what we were going to do with all this inventory and how we were going to work through it. And then we hit a supply chain that was severely choked. And our shelves became empty. It's awkward. You know, and here's the interesting thing about awkward. Awkward is neither positive nor negative. In fact, in some cases, awkward can be humorous. I mean, think about this just for a moment. Statistically speaking, the majority of us in this room in the past 12 months have asked a complete stranger to stick a Q-tip up our nose. That's awkward. And it seems like the hottest product to come out of 2021 was the home version so we could do it ourselves. So if there's anything I've learned out of 2021, it's that awkward is the new normal. Normal is the new awkward. And maybe it's time for us to embrace the awkward. Because something else came out of this pandemic that we've been dealing with for the past 8 years. It's become awkward for us to interact with one another. And we really can't blame COVID for that because we started the trend decades ago. Technology has been slowly replacing human interaction. I mean, if you think about it, there was a time where if you wanted to put gas in your car or rent a movie or buy groceries or pick up your textbooks, you would have to interact with another human. But technology allowed us to go away with that. But here's the thing, we were created in such a way to desire human interaction with one another. And I truly believe that when we began to remove human interaction with one another, that's when we saw the increase in social media. Because we had that innate desire to interact. And then the pandemic came and we kind of forgot how just to interact with one another face to face. It became awkward. So can I challenge you over the next 72 hours to embrace the awkward? To have conversations with each other. When we go to break or we go in to sit for a meal, don't pull out your phone and start looking at your email. It's just not that important. Instead, introduce yourself to somebody you don't know. Ask them how their store's doing. Ask them how their campus is doing or what vendor or products that their vendor is selling. Maybe more important, ask them how they're doing. We need that human action and we need to embrace the awkward. And as far as embracing the awkward goes, I'll start with an extremely awkward transition. Because I need to go put some pants on. And with that, I'm going to introduce to you, from the University of Oregon, the incoming treasurer for the board of directors, Brian Wright.
He does not